Hey guys, Uncle Steph here. So, do you need Calculus 2, Cal 2, to become an entrepreneur, to get into business? So, the quick answer is of course not. That's all BS. All you need is add and subtract, occasional multiply and divide, maybe modulus, and that's pretty much all the math you need to run a billion-dollar corporation. Why do I bring this up? Because many eons ago, when Earth was young, the dinosaurs roamed the Earth, I was applying to university, and I was thinking of getting into business administration. I forget the name of the program. Anyway, and I'm up in Canada. And one of the requirements was Calculus 2. It could have been Calculus 1, but it's been such a long time. I think it was Calculus 2. Irrelevant whether it's Cal 1 or 2. The point being is that I thought it was very curious, very strange that they wanted Cal 2 for people who wanted to learn how to run a business. I thought it was strange because my parents both had businesses. When you grow up in a household of entrepreneurs, you tend to understand business. It becomes part of your everything, you know? They talk business all the time. They're always talking business deals, blah, 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 blah. So you know business. So even though I was a young whippersnapper, only 17 or 18 at the time, and I figured I'll go into business administration, and there's talking about how you need Cal 1 or 2. I was like, this is making no sense. It makes no sense. I'm not a math person. The only thing I'm good at is calculating dollars and cents. That's about it. And I knew from my parents and all their business activities that they would never even come close to using calculus. So I asked the university, why are you making Cal 2 a requirement for business? Makes no sense. So when I challenged them on that whole idea of Cal 2 having any relevance whatsoever in business, they backed off on this and they said, well, we're just weeding out people. We want to filter out people so we get the best people. Again, that didn't make any sense to me as well because math nerds are typically not great at business. And people who are great at business are typically not great necessarily math nerds. So it's like, it would be like testing to, let's say you wanted to, I don't know, start an MMA gym or a boxing gym. And to decide, or to filter rather, who would join your MMA elite gym, you would test to see whether or not they were good at baking cookies and muffins, right? It's not relevant. So it was such a silly excuse. So I figured at that moment, I said, oh, these guys are just doing it to make money. They're just doing it because they want to sell particular courses. Fast forward several years, when friends of mine became professors at universities, and I knew other people who work at universities, they confirmed my suspicions. When I asked why in this particular program, in this particular curriculum, you have these course requirements, which just seem very detached from the real world necessity in terms of whatever it is you want to do. So for example, in a lot of computer science courses, they'll have people do a lot of advanced math. And again, for the vast majority of software development, you don't need hardly any math. Like add, subtract, pretty much it, you know? And again, it came down to what I had suspected, which was you had professors and they've been teaching math for 20 years and they wanted to continue teaching math for 20 years. That was it. They made it part of the curriculum because they wanted to teach math. That's all. They would argue, well, no, it trains your mind to be good at coding. No, it doesn't. I've been coding since 1994, built lots of systems. Math does not train your mind to be a better coder. Not even close. Anyway, so there you go. To get back to the point of this video, you do not need calculus to run a business. Not even close. You just got to know how to add and subtract, multiply and divide, maybe modulus. That's about it. You know what? I say modulus because I remember that maybe I need modulus, but I forget what modulus is actually right now. All right, I'm Steph. Some people call me Uncle Steph. Some people are annoyed by the fact that they call me Uncle Steph. I don't know. People get annoyed at everything. And if you have any questions, comment below. If you disagree with anything I say in this video or other videos, comment below. I don't mind being challenged on any subject. I am always willing to learn because one thing you learn as you get older is that your scope of knowledge is actually quite limited. An indicator of someone who is inexperienced. They are arrogant and they think they know it all. Know-it-alls are almost always people who don't know much at all. People who are humble because they have broader knowledge, deeper knowledge. That's even more important. They have deeper knowledge than the other people, so they're humble. So anyway, there you go. I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next video.